What's going on, Double? What's going on? How you doing, brother? Interesting. I mean, I guess it was one to feeling going to a show in a bit. Are you going to the show you were referring to, or did you already go to that one? What's going on, Malachi? Did you like the I went to Interpol. This is a band called May. Nice. So was that you DS that commented on the YouTube? Double? Okay, no, I was just curious to make sure I had a feeling, but I didn't want to assume. I got my YouTube, my Final Fantasy YouTube. I got my stream up over there, I believe. I do. It's working. Perfect. If you get a chance, go over there and like it. Go over there and like it. Give me some love. Thank you, Flame Elements. Yeah, I got more channels than that one too. Yeah. I'm debating on doing it for EOV when we start season 2. To do the simultaneous on both channels, to do it on Twitch, but also to do it on the YouTube, because I want to see what happens if we can. So the only problem with doing everything that we did season 1, I couldn't put out more content on multiple platforms because I was spending time developing the other content that had to go into the next show. That was the problem. I was always having to edit something. So initially that kind of slowed me up. because I know that like Jose has been saying it, like, man, it needs to be more eyes on EOB, man. We need to get bigger. To be truthful, we are doing very well to be a first-time eFed. I mean, along with the help that we've had from QSHW, from Mouth, hell, from D, from Dog Faces eFed, to just getting rated by Colonel Stutters, to Step Kicks Games. We've got a lot of eFed love surrounding us as we keep moving forward too. So, and we all have our own little unique things that make us special and make us different, that have been helping us stand out as well. You know, not everybody has a Buck Daddy. Not everybody has now the Natural. Nobody has a Jimmy Uso like Malachi. You don't get fired that much. I think Thrill gets fired more than you. But I digress. Throw some hype up in the chat. Go ahead one time, bring it back. Who could it be coming through like crazy? Subbing the small ninja. You got a baby. 9 months in a row, look at you go. You coming through showing love to the hero. I may be number one to get the job done and make sure you always have some fun. Having good times as I kick these rhymes. All these stories and never the glory. You know I take the shots like I'm Robert Ory, and we gotta do it, baby. Nah, don't you worry. Bars. Thank you for the resub for 9 months. I appreciate you. Oh, wrong guy. But I know you're on break, so take your time. Hope you and Ash are doing well. It's always good to see your name in the chat. Appreciate all you do. Me? What about all that you do? What about all that you do? What's going on, Tune? Hiding under the ring for a week is greatly appreciated. Well, that's Schmo. So we don't pay him no mind. What's going on, Goldberg? Mouth in the house? No Sony posts. These are Steel Series. These are Arctis RGB. No, it's not your bad. If that's what you know, that's what you know. But no Sony posts. I could never. Goldberg going live tonight for some Mouth After Dark. Come on, Smooth. Keep the streak going, man. We need another belt, baby. They don't want to see it, but we don't need it. We could use it, but we don't. Been there, done that. I mean, well, might as well. I mean, we're not going for King of the Mouth. Doggone it. look, hold on, like, wait. So we didn't get Rookie of the Year, even though he had a stellar year. He lost that to PM, right? We didn't get to go for Rumble in Your Mouth or King of Your Mouth because he was already champion. He didn't get to do the shakeup. And then when it came to this time to draft, he lost out on #1 draft pick. I'm like, give me something, Smooth. So now it's like, at this point, we get the belt. We smooth, we cool. We don't get the belt. Back to the drawing board, baby. We gotta figure something out. We gotta make it happen, baby. Like I said, I got my pivots all ready to go, depending on how things roll. So we gonna see. I was counting on, I'm like, okay, look, we get to go on the draft finally. Come on, baby, give me #1. Bossu, that mofo ain't won a title. He done lost all his big matches. How dare? Then I was like, you know what? It's cool. But there's always a plan B, baby. Yeah. Like I said, Smooth winning all the time, that was not my plan at all. I don't want that to be his identity as well. You know, I want to try to branch out. That's why I'm like, depending on how this goes, it's gonna be like, oh, we're champion again, but we don't know for how long. I gotta kind of sort of pivot for that one. And then if we lose, I got another pivot to try to branch away from champion this, champion that, to just like the personality of Smooth and stuff like that. You could say abort mission, sure, but it's more like just, it paid off with me delving, like as the time went on in Mouth, it paid off with me delving more into the character and the mindset of Smooth, right? And on top of that, he had layers that were given to him, you know, gaining the respect of the Revolution and Mod, who came at him to want to start a revolution and passing the torch, and they wanted to start with Smooth, but Smooth said, put that torch in the dirt and carry on, brother, you and the rest of y'all. But yeah, like everybody that stepped up to Smooth for the year of 2023, that stepped up on their own volition, all the way to the point where Smooth said, look, all right, here's what we gonna do. Cam ain't never got the recognition he deserved, and Blue ain't got the recognition that he deserved, and I want to see one of them two become a champion. So you give me one of those two, and we're gonna see what happens. Cam beat Blue. Cam went on to face Smooth for the championship, beat him in one of the quickest matches ever to show why he is Le Campion, and the rest is history. Then Cam gets to go on from that to main event Twitch Mania, which Smooth has never been able to do. He's never been able to get to that main event. In the 2 years he's been there, with everything that he's done, it's like all the cool stuff he keeps missing by a bit, but it's because of how his things are set up, but also because like his character didn't need it as well. Like I wanted it as a person in RP and for the story or whatever, but the accolades have come from other places, right? Now he has one of the most powerful superstars in the women's division on his side. He now has respect gained from the Revolution, and he has had some of the more notable, like the most recent notable rivalry with gaining the mutual respect, but the rivalry with Shawnee P, and not sure what thing, well, having Breon Johnson try to imitate and mock him with the Pound Town elbow drop, but having to switch it because he couldn't hit it to save his life. I'm talking about Breon couldn't hit that elbow drop on a whale in the ocean that was tied up, okay? He just was, no, it wasn't happening. You could have put a mattress in the middle of the ring and he couldn't have hit the elbow drop on that mattress. It wasn't for lack of trying. He tried his butt off, but it just wasn't. And going into that, right, I thought that was one of the more risky moves to pick. Yeah, like Thrill can't hit the Neo trigger. Yeah, he hit the Boomtown a couple times, but it was just like one kick out. You not Smooth, bro. Like everybody like canceled it out. Like you're not him. Like stop it. What are you doing? Why are you running? Why are you running? Type stuff. Why are you running? Look at me. Look at me. Smooth as the captain. Look at me. Look at me. That type of thing. Like, stop just trying. But yeah, no, like I said, man, like if there's one thing that I'm grateful for, is just having fun with the whole thing. Whether there's people out there that dislike Smooth or what I say in character to Smooth Johnson, to everything else, one of my favorite things has been just being able to have that as a part of my first ever EFED thing, role playing in general. Being able to transfer that character from Rumbleverse to another game where Kohlberg was able to give me a creative home and outlet to do things, to having somebody like Boss who say, hey, when I saw what Hero was doing with Smooth, it inspired me to want to do this with my character, and to look at what he's done with his character, and to look at what anybody else has done with their characters coming out of 23 going into 24, to what it inspired the people here in EOV to do with their characters too. It's been super dope, man. So like it's beyond winning, you know what I'm saying, to many and more and other things. What's going on, Quesadilla? How we doing, brother? How was Marvel Rivals, man? That's what I was trying to tell you, Malachi. Like you wanted to go the route of doing like a potentially trying to do like a Roman Reigns type of thing, and I'm like, even I couldn't. Me and Kohlberg couldn't have planned that kind of run to have a Smooth Johnson Roman Reigns-esque story arc. It just happened. So like throughout season 2, if the opportunity presents itself because of the wins and all of that stuff, doing it being RNG, then we could potentially visit that route of that shift change in attitude. But right now, brother, the only Roman Reigns-esque figures are King Soul, Jet Wonder, Justice Valiant, Valkyria, Miss Fortune, like people that have had dominant runs and wins as when it came down time to it. Thrill did it. He did it as the Iron Man of EOV. When he had that run as Iron Man of EOV for the Iron Man gimmick for the All Valor Championship run, he used that momentum right. He was one of the main people that took advantage of that run, and it worked out. And that wasn't me booking it like that either. That was pure RNG. That was the closest thing we had to like a smooth run. Him and Imani. It's just that, you know, I don't know what the Heel Mode's plan was with Imani, but he had a lot of momentum and motion to do stuff with her because she was on a hell of a run. Valkyria took momentum in her favor because she was on a hell of a run too. Outsider built on a little bit of his momentum and when he rose up as the champion. Tofu took all season long before he got to his moment to use that momentum and motion as a dominant heel, because his character is undeniable, bro. Joshi Ora. Like I said, I've looked everywhere, and the people that have the good AI voice things that you can use for Japanese characters are gatekeeping. They won't tell you where they are, because I need that. I would pay for that for Joshi Ora alone because they're worth it. Unless I could find people that were into doing voice acting for me, but I don't got that kind of money to be paying people. If I could, I'd pay y'all. I try. But overall, man, it's just been a blessing. It's been a blessing, and it's been a lot of fun. I pay y'all in character. Some of y'all get paid. A lot of y'all, I don't know about all that now. But yeah, I do have 14 booted up, so I'm just this place looks beautiful at night. I mean in the daytime. That better be a mount back there. Okay, it is. What's up? It always ends up happening. I always end up running into somebody. It's either somebody who has found me from social media when I was posting a lot on TikTok, or they just randomly come up to me. And they're gone. Goodbye, friend. Yeah, but this place is beautiful in the daytime. So the Nath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. Ooh, Astinian is petty, bro. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further my own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. They do not like one another at all. Enough, enough, I say. If the Nath have truly brought forth their deity from the ether, we must face it together and watch our hopes fall apart. All now rest upon this primal's defeat. But here you think we confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies, you are right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marchump. He knows more of the Nath and their culture than most. I think one of the things that I like about, I know I dislike reading a lot in the game, but one of the things that it has pointed out to me is how fast I talk. And it's allowed me to try to gain a better grasp on that, because that will help me out just in IRL with work and everything. Pronunciation, everything like that. It happened a lot when I used to rap as well. Because I remember me and my sister had the same issue, where one time she was rapping and she was like, "You'll never understand," because she was just trying to get out the word never throughout one of her rhymes and said Neville, and left it in the actual track when it got printed to get put on the CD. And that was pretty hilarious. She was still pissed about that to this day, because we always say it to her. I'm like, sometimes you just get it. You don't get it right. You'll never understand. And she goes, "Shut the hell up." I'm like, yeah, you'll never live that down. Oh ho, back already, are we? Oh, met the Nath, did you? Oh. Okay. Summon the primal, you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest. Behind their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. Well? But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves, if you give them the right incentives, of course. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you were in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You want a good-sized jar of land trap nectar, a basket of calamite fruit, and always a Nath favorite, a generous portion of young... What? Finish your statement, sir. Nanka flesh. I shall gather the fruit leaping to the lower branches of these forest giants should present a little challenge to me. What do you mean by that? Then I shall collect the nectar with Master Alphinode's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring the home the meat. You'll need to carve it from the smaller nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you've gotten everything together, you'll need to set it down at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You've been the most kind, Master Marchump. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten nanka egg. I don't like that word. What do you got? Is it a dungeon? I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. We are going behind us. We're going this way. Can I go out this way and then around? So that did absolutely nothing. Now how do I get out of here? I gotta go this way? Across the water we go. Traveling along the way. Now. Okay, that's a river. Now see here, video game. I need to cross, and I need you to tell me how to do it now. Okay, wait, hold on. We might be on to something here. Does anybody else, when they play video games, have music that helps them focus? Or is it just me? Okay, so... Can I fly here? I play Batman Arkham soundtracks when I play Arkham Knight. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll turn off the audio. I'll turn off the music to focus. I'll have the in-game radio on in Fallout. When I need to focus, I turn it off. We're gonna trudge along the river, y'all. I didn't think this would be the way, but it looks like it is the way. This is the way. For most games, if I have I adapted that mindset or that habit back from the original Xbox, because remember that was the one where you could have your game on, you could have your game audio, you could load up your own soundtrack. But between that one and the PlayStation, you could put on your own music. So playing a lot of games and having your own music in the background or whatever is something I used to do. And then the point of me bringing that up is because when I was playing this for the first time, people were telling me, oh no, you got to cut off the music. That's a cardinal sin to not play, to not listen to the soundtrack because, Yoshi P is God, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, I get that, but there are times where the music doesn't play. Right? So for me, I'm like, what do I do in those moments? But it always goes away for like a little bit and it comes back. So it was like something else. I don't really lock in, but I make sure Minecraft audio is up all the way. For what? Because you don't want to get scared or something? You play Minecraft? I didn't know that. I've had outsider recommend me play that game quite a bit. Can't have some creeper pull up on you. I figured as much. That kind of rocked my world last night when I found out that as a tank I'm not supposed to do a lot of damage, but I guess it's in the name, right? Your job is to tank and mitigate everything and then play your other roles. Because I've been waiting on the day where I'm like, okay, I'm like level 57. Am I going to get a little razzle dazzle here to do some damage? No, sir, you will not. Now, where do I go? Gunbreaker feels like a DPS. Gunbreaker is Gunbreaker a tank class? And what's going on, Gio? Hope you're doing well, by the way. For anybody watching over on YouTube, thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate you. I'm streaming between both Twitch and YouTube, so whichever one is your viewing preference, you're more than welcome to indulge. But thank you for your lurk or whatever you have. And if you're new here, my name is One Hero. I do play Final Fantasy XIV on my spare time, but I also run an interactive WWE wrestling video game, EFED, or wrestling league, if you will. Story-driven, AI versus AI as well. That's on Fridays and Sundays, 7 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard on each individual day. But other than that, I do play Final Fantasy XIV as I am currently in Heavensward, trying to catch up. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without Ysael's help. Do you have the Nanka meat? Here you go, Alpha Node. Splendid. I shall put this with Einstein's fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the Nath. I just started a new game. Yeah, Gunblade class. Okay. I just started a new game on Fallout. I did not like the way I was creating a character. You mean like the skill tree and building them out and stuff like that? What's going on, MGJ? Well, everything here appears to be in order, assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation. I shall place offerings at the trading post as instructed, where I of the Nath and I think I would be suitably impressed. Yeah, they haven't given us any OT in some months now. Well, how long must we await? Should we have sounded a signal or something? We actually just had a lot of people in our department get let go. Calm yourself, Master Alphanode. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. We still may be on the chopping block. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. I'm just showing up, doing my job, and keeping it pushing. Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Uh-oh. Landtrap nectar, Calum tree fruit, and the Nanka flesh. Whether delectable foods you have brought for us, our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Click, click. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Touché. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. Better to live in a stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws. Yes, come, it's not far. They spitting right there, though. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Yeah, once you select a perk or skill, you can't take it back. Oh, you can't respect or anything at all? That's no fun. I'm gonna assume we go around. One good thing about fraud is it never stops. Yeah, we still don't know why they let people go. They just let people go and kind of brushed over it like it was nothing. It didn't tell us anything. Like it would, and yeah, so I was like, okay. And they still haven't addressed it, but they did mention it during like one of our meeting calls that like, oh, we have now reached the head count we want to be at for our position, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay. Click, click. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home, and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's God. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are, but if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of Nath's God, of the God of the One Mind, summoned into our midst. The One Mind, these are the Nath who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are one, connected, but let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak, fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren, and with spear and spell and musket the dragon was slain. 'Twas likely one had fled battle with my kinsmen. I should commend you for finishing the job. Oh, buddy, shut up. Yeah, look at her. What? Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over ground. But no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus did the One Mind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The One Mind would call forth our God and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravanian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our God ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards of this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Nope, so in the beginning of the game, you have so many points input into your attributes, and depending on where those points go, you can select certain perks within that level. But when you level up, if you have strength 5 and need strength skill at strength 6, you can level up the attribute. But once you select the attributes in the beginning of the game, you need to level up to raise the attribute, which could naturally take a long time. I made my character an all-around, so even his attributes didn't like the skills I was selecting. Okay. I call upon the power of the primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at the grave cost of the land. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much, but you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. Yeah, but you inspired them to do the same thing that you did. So, to a scion of the Seventh Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best. But the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, What's going on, Curls? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. I at least understand them. I hope you're doing well. Not so that, as so you rightly put it, if truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetites. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphanode, a being whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the warrior light to his death? Boy, you don't know who I am, Estinian. Wait till you see me in action. No, you have the right to it, Estinian. 'Twould seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray forgive me, Leorin. I do not fear my duty. You better tell him, man. We do this. Wait, Leorin need not face this foe alone. Like him, I am blessed with the Echo's protection. May do battle with fear of the Ha! Do you truly imagine yourself a second warrior of light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. Why is he such a jerk? Estinian makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Voth and learn how to best secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. Yeah, Iceheart got on some dope gear. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. We are Voth. We are the non-mind. We do not hear the unmind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Well, that helps. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. You are generous hunters, yes. Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Voth to enjoy. Maybe you could just bring us one more? No! We are very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka would make a fine repast. What's going on, kid? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. All hail, King Soul. You best pray that the gods have mercy on your soul. Yeah, that boy was he was fighting for his life last night against those living failures. They were the bloodborne gift that kept on giving, boy. And then the adopted one of Kaz or whatever, the adopted, I don't know. Same difference. Ma'am, get your own Nanka. Get on, Nanka. I wish I could tell you, Lano. I don't know what's going on. You're not the only one. Out of what, 3,500 followers, only like 150, 200 maybe have a live notification set. They don't make that automatic for whatever reason. And then they took away the feature where you used to be able to email your subscribers and stuff too. Which I think I find that weird. So you're telling me I can have 3,000 followers and they could have the notifications cut off. Then what's the point of having them follow? Like, am I not supposed to grow my channel or keep people coming back? I like the feature where you used to be able to email your subscribers. Be like, hey, by the way, today is going to be Final Fantasy 14. So if you want to see that, come on by. Here's the schedule for the week. They took that feature away. I think that was really weird. But there's a prime example, everybody, on why you should build your following off of social media. I don't even post that I go live on my social medias anymore. Because I mean, when I was doing a lot of the stuff that people are doing nowadays, I was doing as well. Hello. And it doesn't work for me. Like trying to stream on TikTok, trying to stream on YouTube. They have their hits and misses. But yeah. Oh, hello. What you gotta get? Okay, Amina, I see you. Got your gear on. Here goes Alt Carlu. We sprouting it up right now. We Vath, do enjoy our Nanka flesh. Have you been out hunting yet? Yes, here. Another gift of the Vath, so unexpected. Yes, you will have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the one mind are enmeshed by the one overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single gnat and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. Well, thank you so very much for that information. The Vath are wont to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I am beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like overmind sits at the center of Nath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. So, like, telepathically. These Nath, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind. And it was by their combined will that the primal was summoned. Yeah. Those who reside in this smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the non-mind, who for reasons that yet escape me seem to have been excluded from telepathic bond which connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions, and of the nature of their own god. In summary, we have wasted our time. Yo, Astenian is a saucy boy. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the primal. As sacrifices. Who you sacrificing? Not me. Should we allow ourselves to be kept? In the environs of the colony, the Nath will bring us before their deity to make an offering of our souls. You see behind me over here? On this side, you see on my shoulder, over my right shoulder? That's Kitsuragi. Where you going? That was Kitsuragi. Get back here. We see you back there. I'm not gonna ask you again. Don't make me come back there to get you. You think flying away? I see you. Now you two get down here this instant. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, I know. Welcome. So I now have to go back and speak to Alpha Node. Do y'all know where I get to download the thingamabobber? The benchmark for Dawn Trail? Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is that you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nile, surrender yourself into what might generously be their termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavor, will you not, Leora? Can I walk away? No, I can't walk away. I'm stuck. Judging by the great risk you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a man to err on the side of caution. Ma'am, there's a difference between me having my soul claimed and me going out and getting killed in battle like a legendary warrior. Would that I could fight at your side, warrior light, but the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alpha Node. Oh, is that right, Astenian? All that talking, you can't fight against the primal, because you get backhanded into oblivion. What a guy. What a guy indeed. Then it is settled. Leorin, you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance to the colony, but once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance and then allow them to take us prisoner. It's gonna be fun. Congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Yeah! Whoop whoop. We are also at 579 subscribers. We're almost at 580, and then that will make us then 20 away from 600, which will actually be my most consistent and active YouTube channel built to date. It would go my Final Fantasy XIV channel, The Hero of Light, then it would go Era of Valor, and then it would go to my actual original channel that I made that was poop. It wasn't doing well. 2 away from a trial? Nice. Yeah, because they're going against the whatchamacallit. Oh, why the heck do I gotta go way over there now? Dang on it. The Nath God, yes, that one. I don't want to click on game, please allow me. Can I click on him? Him. Thank you. What? Why are you here? Oh, thank you. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. There we go. I gotta stay here, or... Oh, they got hit with the dead. Now I go over here. Oh, get wrecked. The Overmind must by now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Here we go. Here we go. It's me, Mario. Hello. Goodbye. Excuse me. Coming through. Yeet. Oh, we got more. This almost reminds me of the time I played Borderlands with a friend of mine that invited me to play. He was like, "Yeah, you should come play this." And my entire time spent with him playing that game was tremendously horrible experience for me, because all he kept saying was wait out here, and I would wait outside. He would go in, kill whatever he would kill, then come back out and then just dump loot on the ground and give me all the crappy stuff and take all the good stuff. And he wonders to this day why I don't play games with him anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that wasn't his type of thing. Oh no, it was just it's a looter game, and the game that just came out. So he was all like trying to get the best loot so he could show off to his friends or whatever, but really didn't care about me getting anything. He was just using me because I was a newer player. So he got to go back through try to take me back through the game to get what he wanted. What's going on, Bally? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team, man. Our audience with the primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. Right. Yeah, it was just that was weird. It was a very, very weird one for me. What's going on, Maury? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Doing well. Lord of the Hive. Is this it? You are prepared then? Hold here, Leon. When the next Danath come, we are offer no resistance. Surrender, intruders. There is no escape. Enough. We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your God. Now, what happens if they say, kill him now? Then what do? We're screwed. Oh, it took us in. Okay. I don't worry about... I don't either. Unless it's like discussed ahead of time. We're going into this mission to repeatedly farm it to try to get said weapon. Like we did that in Destiny when it came to like the Vault of Glass, trying to complete that raid to get the Vex Mythoclast. They seemed eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their god, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape, should we need to withdraw temporarily. Okay. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away from the sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. Where I go? Fourth? Right.
Now we have but to wait.
What do you mean?
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
Thank you. Okay.
He comes.
Hmm? Hmm? Yo. That's him? Yo, he looks dope. Can we keep him?
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
O glorious general, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen?
Mm-hmm.
Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning.
How you doing,
To
Mika?
live is but to fight.
Yo, Chris, thank you for the resub.
Have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured.
21
By
months.
such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
You're good. No, you're good. You're good.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Ma'am, now think about this. Now look at him.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily.
Look at him.
Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
No, we don't accept. We're good. I apologize. Ma'am, hello?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
You better have some wham bam, ma'am. She got some aura. Oh, word? Well, excuse me. You say, oh, my bad. I didn't know. I was unfamiliar with your game. She just whipped out Sheba.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
I'm okay with this. Okay. Get him. Ooh, instant teleportation, instant transmission. Ooh. I remember that. He about to break out of that. It's too easy. Come on, man, it's too easy. Oh. Okay, he got some moves. Hello? Double? You wanna talk about it? Not the debate.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
I guess it's our turn now.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And whether be mortal, art thou warrior or craven?
Not her counting on the crystals to be the thing to save her bacon. Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
A warrior then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
You keep talking all that mess. Just let me become the warrior light one time. All I need is one time to backhand you with this sword and shield. I regret my statement. Wait, hold on. Where'd he go? What are you doing? Did he just run? He knew what was up, that's why. He knew what was up. He knew what was coming. I was about to give him a little razzle dazzle. So we don't gotta fight him no more, right? We're good? You see, oh girl, what happened? What'd you do with Cletus? Don't worry, I shall avenge you. It's just the three of us, right? It's just us three? Me, you, me, Kid, and Lionel, right? We ready? Y'all ready? Alright. Nobody else joined. Nobody's else out there with you, right? Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? There we go. All right, cool. All right, this one's from my friend. That's a dope entrance, though, I'm not gonna lie. It is a dope entrance. It's a very good entrance. I wasn't expecting this type of boss, I'm not gonna hold you. I thought it was gonna be like a big bug, not some Guyver. Anybody remember the Guyver? He looks like the Guyver, but with 4 arms and a sword. Or like the Karas from the Karas anime. What's going on, Libra? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hello. Oh, I know you all. You were waiting on us. I know the people. We met them earlier. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta be kind of close. Yeah, right here. What's he doing? He charging up? Yep, he's charging up. Ow. Oh, where'd he go? Nope, we're good right here. Woo!
Feel my blade.
He's charging up again, isn't he? What's going on, Kenny? Horrible sequel? It was a horrible sequel. Ooh. Yeah, we jumping him. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're not good. Okay, we're good. Thank you for the tab, 00. Yeah, turn around. Pay attention. Get him out of here. Fight back. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, that's right. Focus me. Yeah, keep your eyes on me right here. I'm the tank. Oh my God. Oh my God. I took the heat off of you, man. Now do some damage. I'm good, brother. Another day to play and save the day. Making my progress here. Trying to get through this first expansion here. No, we're not letting up on that one, brother. You're gonna have to fight. Oh my God. Hello? Are we going to Oblivion? Oh.
Rejoice in the glory of combat.
No, no thank you. Oh. That was dope. Yeah, turn around, face me. Who are you facing? Who are you looking at, Cletus? Okay, the other tank got his attention. All right, good, good, good. I've got you. I won't let you die. Let's get you back in there. Okay. Okay. Ptolemy. Talking like a true hero. We love to see it. I don't like them swords, though. No, thank you. Wait, do we run? No, we stay. We stay. We stay. Okay, now we run. No, we don't run. We almost got him. Let's go. Get him out of here. To your knees, God.
The sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
You better be honorable. That was dope. Damn, they gone already. Everybody gone. No, 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 no. GG's. We did it. That was dope. That was really good. Done really well. hit the wrong person to teleport. Ooh.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate that, yourself.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Who's watching from the distance? Who is it? If that's Laha Breadman, I swear to...
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light.
Yep, that's what I do.
With every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
You're the sucker, divinely.
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Bye, Felicia. Ain't nobody got time for you. Ain't nobody got time for that. He returned to wherever once he was summoned from because he can no longer just walk about talking his talk and doing his thing. He has to honor his word in battle. Never since we first fought have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your power, and never from afar till this day. You were a marvel to behold, Leorin. Thank you so very much. You didn't do so bad yourself. Well, 'tis the time we rejoined our companions. They will be eager to hear the tale and to continue our journey. Where the hell did you come from? Yeah. One step forward, forward and back. And we go forward and back, and then one step forward, forward and back. Yeah, this was the mount that made me want to play the game even more. Then I bought it and realized I couldn't fly till the end of the freaking game. And now with every expansion, I'm going to lose my ability for flight. That hurts. Leorin, Lady Yssel, thank the 12. We're back. We did it. We took out the god. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name. And are you quite certain he will keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. Yeah, he was a man with honor, or a being with honor. That we survived that encounter at all was a miracle I must attribute to Leorin. Never did I doubt you, warrior of light. Unlike some, you were gone so long the master Alphino here nigh lost his wits with worry, fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Estinian, you gotta chill, brother. Estinian, was that truly necessary? Come on, you gotta have a little faith in your boy, Alphino. Not truly necessary, but certainly true. What matters is that the primal is banished, and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget, this was but a means to secure an audience with the worm Heavensward. Nighthawk's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come, now, we must take every moment count. Make every moment count. You are unkind, Estinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy. Come on, ease up on him, please. Valencia. Okay, so now we are. What did we just finish? Crap. Oh, Lord of the Hive. So now we're on to Morning Passing. A dungeon. Are we on to a dungeon now? Goring Blade, is that new? Is that the new ability? Open my menu and go where? I don't have all of the Aether Currents, no. I'm struggling. Every day I'm struggling. Where do I go? Oh, Alpha Node. Morning Passing. Alpha Node is keen to inform Vidipnir of Lord Ravana's defeat. Shall we be on our way to Ank's shrine then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. All right, so now we are going to... How far is that from here? Oh, not that far. Do you know where to get to these places by memory, or are you just like looking at the map here? There's no way you know where to go by memory. Like you're freaking 101 at 1 point. Oh, that's right, the dragon. We got to talk to the dragon. I did it yesterday by watching your map on stream. I know that. That's why I make sure I keep the map up. Okay, okay. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? No, we did it. Nay, my friend, we returned in triumph. By Leorin's hand was the beastman's god Lord Ravana laid low. In his overconfidence, the primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain then? How did Daus contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Daus has fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of Morn, and there you shall find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Some All. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of a sufficient fortitude to proceed. Well, then he could put down the map marker that will post the party to chat. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. That mission to call Hey Soul Crystal gets me every time I see it. Hey Soul Crystal, I really like to meet you on a radio. And there you go, the way you move, it just ain't fair, you know. Hey Soul Crystal, really like to get you every single day and night. Tonight. And you know it ain't fair, you know. Now how do I get here? From the map, it would seem that I have to walk. You gotta walk this way. Talk this way. Hello, Shenandoah. Adair. What made you pick the name Shenandoah, if you don't mind me asking, or was it given to you automatically? Did they give you? I don't think they give you names on the game. You have to make one. It's probably easier just to watch the stream. That's why I always make sure I put the map up. Sometimes I forget, and I'm like, yeah, you know, what? We gotta go in here, or no? Yes, maybe. I don't think we gotta go in here. Got it. We ascend to the mountaintop. Forward and back, we go forward and back, and we go forward and back, and then one step forward, forward and back. Forward and back, and then one step forward. Leave me alone. And we go forward and back. I really did miss playing this game. And I appreciate y'all for being here with me, helping me through everything and answering my questions and giving me the knowledge on the game. Am I going the right way? Make over with you. Like I said, it's still one of my most memorable but favorite gaming experiences overall. Forward, forward and back, and we go forward and back, and we go forward and back. I think I went the wrong way. You sure? These caverns are so confusing. Oh. Hope y'all doing well out there, everybody. Hope y'all having a good Sunday. It's about to be a busy week for me. I'm gonna be MIA because this is the moving week for sure. Shenandoah was what my parents were going to name me if I was a girl, and I love the name, so all my queen characters have named that. Nice. Yeah, I came up with the Leo. The original name was Leorin Braveston, and I came up with that as my D&D character I had when Kitsuragi had us playing Tailspire. And I liked the name a lot, so I kept it. Between Leorin Braveston or Valiance, whichever one, which is where Justice Valiant came from. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Som's All Summit for thee and thy companions. You're at the tail end of school year. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcome. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place for both where you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidovnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep your stolen power thou whilst wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Here we go. Justinian. The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiamat herself is set to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are to come to parley at peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and let her people that I first lent my support to his doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hrothgar. But I said nothing of Tiamat. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as the Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet Hrothgar, our path leads up to the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? Som Ao, now accessible. Yeah, Chiriko is based off of a character from Fushigi Yugi, and it's a play of the name since the character is a guy, but everyone thinks they are a girl. 4 straight weeks of school left, starting tomorrow, and only this coming week is a full week. No holidays, no half days, etc. Right. I gotta be extra prepared this week, though, because Little Miss Fortune has her May concert. Bam, driving in from out of state to see it. Oh yeah, you gotta be on it. I just have like 3 different tests this week. When is your school up? Are you out of school already or no? Are you out in June? I know some people let out school in May, some in June. June 7th, okay. My son has a week and a half left. Okay. We are now in Travania, in Som All. This looks like fun. I like this music. Did we get Hero to react to... No. Ow. Where can I attack? Why is it not letting me attack? Where's that hornet going? I gotta get that hornet? Oh! I have been devoured! Ugh. That was nasty. Why was that thing not focusing me no matter how much I told it to target me? I was doing that less of damage. It seemed like the last few bosses have been like that, where they ignore my aggro and go wherever they want to go. So I'm just making sure I'm not doing nothing wrong. Why does that keep cutting off? Is that... I can't believe I didn't have that on this whole freaking time. That's so stupid. I cut that on. Unless that was a different match. That was a different fight then. That's my bad. That's so annoying. It is very frustrating when I feel like after playing for so long I don't know what I'm doing. That I keep making mistakes to have to be referred to have to watch guides and stuff like that. Oh. But I like I said, even last night still learning because this whole entire time I'm thinking like my damage is going to increase, and it's like, no, you don't do any damage. You're going to be the tank. That's what you're supposed to do, is take the damage. So yeah, like one little mistake of missing my tank stance, and I've had people before call me out on it or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, well, I made a mistake. My bad. Wasn't on purpose. Ooh, that hurts. But I will take the time to look at some tank guides so I can better understand how that works. Turn around. Come back here. Look at me. You're not doing bad at stance thing. We all forget. I'm in game and tank savages and forget my stance. Definitely, you should give them a watch. Oh no, those aren't real guides. Hold on to that. This is a funny thing. People forget tank stance on level 90. They go level with DPS and come back to tanking. They're like, oh, brand new. Yeah, we gonna keep jumping them too. Get on down here, big dog. Where'd he go? Wait, huh? Okay. Pull them both, I guess. Yo, Rexy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Everybody on Twitch, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Watching me sprout my way through Heavensward. Ooh. Big Mac Daddy dragon here. Does not look happy to see us at all. Hope you had a good stream. Can we get a shout out for Rexy? As I thought, blind to reason, if you would see our mission to its conclusion, you know what must be done. Now, Estinian, come on now. Such rage and rancor, is there truly no other way? You trying to reason with them, they don't seem like they want to talk right now. They seem like they want to battle. All right, Big Daddy. There you go. Ooh, that hurt. Out the way a little bit. Hello? I believe this is the one that the Dragoon was talking about, Estinian was talking about. Yeah, you focus on me, big dog. Okay, we broke the wing. Whoa. The music been slapping today in these last couple of fights. All the music in this dungeon has been really good. I like the epic, adventure-esque, hero-like music. Right back to me. Let's go. Welcome back, 00. Bum, 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 bum. How long have I been playing 14? I was playing it on and off for like 4 years, and then just up until end of 2022 going into 2023, I've been playing it consistently for over a year now. And I just finished the main story quest of ARR, or Realm Reborn, and now I'm on to the first expansion of Heavensward. I don't know what to take. What do I get? You're on day 3 or 5? Oh, what'd you pick? Excalibur 07? I don't see Excalibur. Just pass? Okay. How do I pass? Na, 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 na. Like discipline? So you picked the Nara like me. All right, I can leave now? I'm good to leave now? What's going on, Karma, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, come on, baby. Papa need a brand new crystal. We on our way. Midgar some more. Stop playing with me, man. I need my stuff back. On the road again. On the road again. Leorin. I'm fine, Alpha Note. I'm good. It would seem Tioman was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. You thought wrong. What is happening? Ooh, Estinian, the dragon. It's a Nidhogg. Ooh, that's not good. He knows we are here then. Yes, he knows we're here. The eye. His fury, it bleeds through the... I knew it. I knew it. Ooh, Lord, help me, Jesus. We just... Fear not. I am yet my own master. You better be. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come to the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. It's about to get real in the field, baby. I am now... Oh, thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end? You want peace. Look, the dragons may be misunderstood, right? But we don't know that, because all we go and we say, hey, can we get peace? And they go, roar, F you. And then here we are.
To the
What's going on, Dylan?
of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds.
That's pretty. That's pretty.
to a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
The Churning Mist in Dravania. What's going on, Rem? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the scene. Hope you're doing well. And it's nighttime. We've been bamboozled. We move. I just found out that the SmackDown is happening in Orlando while we at GCX. Never been to a live wrestling. I might have to go. Yeah, you should go. I've never been to a live wrestling event myself either, and I would love to go. I had never been to a live basketball NBA event, and I felt really proud that even though my dad wouldn't take me to see the Pistons because they weren't in our city of Detroit anymore, I was able to take him to my first Pistons game as an adult. I thought that was pretty dope. What's going on, Tyrone? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team, brother. We have reached it at last, the peak of Som Al. It is said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Corthus, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Kid, I'm glad I read that a second time, because the first time I saw you put that down, I'm not going to tell you what I thought I read, but I'm glad to know that it was I have been to Raw and SmackDown. Relaxing, nice. Beyond the clouds. We are now going into the hints of the next story. Then after that, we got another chunk of story to get through. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding the Velscar. What manner of creature is that? That's a Moogle, right? A messenger, more or less? Leorin, do my eyes deceive me? Or was that a Moogle? Oh, indeed was a Moogle. It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the 12's Wood. I certainly never expected to see one in the Churning Mist. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Velscar made his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely. Is it a pillow? No. I could make it a pillow, but I think that'd be frowned upon. So I got a question. So, humor me. When I originally thought of an MMO game, right? I thought an MMO was a game where you were able to play and go on quest with a group of friends, like in an actual adventure, and complete the game together. But from what I am gathering is that most MMORPGs are single player based with multiplayer events that happen in between. So like, what would be the term? Why would it be called a massive multiplayer online game when it seems like it's a single player game that you just so happen to be doing alongside a massive amount of other people playing multiplayer? Because when, again, remember, when I asked people to play this game with me, my thought process was, I want to play with other people. I should be playing with other people. And then I was told, well, you kind of got to play it yourself. So I'm assuming that this is an MMORPG and then there are MMOs. Correct? There's a difference between 14 and another game that may be an MMO. Because my experience with MMOs have been Guild Wars 2, Star Wars of the Knights of the Old Republic, Final Fantasy 14 Online, and a little bit of New World. Indeed, but the side content is where a lot of the MMO content is found. MSQ is like single player mode now, not really, and I am letting Lano explain. Okay. Again, I mean, if I'm ignorant to all of this stuff, so don't try to talk to me like I'm a kid or that I sound stupid. Even if I do sound stupid, I'm asking from a point of curiosity because I really want to know, especially when I was told I have to play this by myself, because my thought process was MMOs, you get to link up with your friends and play. MMOs are weird. Well, while he does that, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick and grab another bottle of water. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right, let's see what the consensus is. The first MMORPG was Neverwinter Nights. Yep, I remember that name. It was D&D Online, based off the popular solo gold box series of Dungeons and Dragons games. Neverwinter Nights was the first one where you logged in. When you logged on, you happened to be doing just what you did a character or party, but with other players at the same time. The MMO aspect was meant to indicate it was a multiplayer, a massive amount of them, and they were online. So the term massive multiplayer online means that there are other people doing the exact same thing as you online in a massive way. Ultima Online was the original benchmark of MMORPGs that cemented the area in that you played an individual character and you often did things on your own with others or even against others in PvP. So my entire understanding of an MMO coming into this was completely wrong. Because I thought it's a game built around you gaining a group of friends and going on an adventure together. But it seems like most of them are all tied to a singular storyline per singular character. I know Destiny is an MMO. And again, you're playing as one sole character with two companions that don't show up in your cutscenes. But then you watch something like, so remember too, right? Watching something like Sword Art Online. You got Kirito, but he can play with others and without others and go on an adventure together. So that's why I'm like, coming into this as a new person in MMOs, my original thought was I could play this with a group of friends and we're going on the quest and adventure together. And 14 does it where, yes, when it comes down time to people being in the game or whatever, you'll have them in the cutscenes with you, which I think is dope. But overall, it's mainly about the warrior of light, not the warriors of light. What's going on, Ryoku-san? Oos. So that's interesting. That's good to know. I thought about that this morning when I was eating breakfast, and I was like, next time I get online, I'm gonna ask that question because I want to know. But now I do. So thank you for sharing that. There was a time when MMOs meant you had to group together. Final Fantasy is a perfect example of that. Story was secondary to the grind. To progress, you had to party up and grind the monster zones. You either had a link shell guild that you regularly party with, or you sat in a city zone shouting, looking for group. Okay, kind of like how you do in Destiny. You can't complete dungeons and raids or whatever without a group. Or you can try and do it by yourself if you want to be that try hard. Some MMOs you do play together, some are just mad people playing. Mad amount of people playing. Right. Okay, gotcha. You couldn't even level in Final Fantasy 11 without a group. I heard you guys talk about that in the past when Yuriko would come in and talk about that because she still plays it to this day. WoW was the first time the cemented balance between solo play, you did the zones on your own. With the group play, you needed a group to do dungeons and a solid regular group, i.e. guild, to do raids. So that is where WoW and 14 came from. Are doing now, basically. It's better nowadays, but when it first came out, if you went solo, it was a nightmare. Yep. Bah, he's gone, Leon. We must widen our search. We gotta find the Moogle. Oos, how you digging the story so far? I was talking about that the other day, that I feel like I'm not as invested as I was in the prior ARR storyline with this one. What's going on, Justin? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Chris, what MMO did you play? Or are you just familiar with them? What do you mean? Oh. Hold on. I've heard tales of these Mughals, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? 14 in particular, ARR 2.0 was the first to take things even further solo, differentiating it from other MMORPGs. It still follows some of the Western WoW style, but it also has aspects of Eastern JRPGs, the slow grinds on some themes. But most importantly about Final Fantasy 14 is that it's Final Fantasy first, and an MMO second. Correct, right, yes. That's reverse where most other games, regardless of style, WoW, Guild Wars, SWTOR, and etc., are MMORPG verse with story tackled on second. Just like a good show, give it some time and it starts picking up. You're gonna love it, man. I hope so, because everybody spoke very highly of Heavensward, and I really don't want to be that outlier that comes to the end of the expansion and go, But I mean, it happened. The same thing happened with ARR as well. I didn't care until we got to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn with the Sylph quest. Neverwinter, Black Desert Online, Destiny, Fallout. I played a few. Yeah, I was talking about that last night. What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. I was talking about how I like the combat of like a Black Desert, but I've learned that a lot of the very heavy action RPG games come from those games that focus on PvP first. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps it was simply one of those strange plants shifting in the breeze. Whereas you got something like to have an MMO, he's lying, by the way. Who? Me? Chris? Ooh. He is tripping. Oop. What's going on, Red? By the way, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team, brother. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's over here. I like the look of Black Desert Online, but I heard it was too pay to play. Or pay to win, sorry. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Alright, so now we're on the next chunk of the story. After I finish this chunk, there's 2 left. 2 more chunks of story left. So we got that last bit done. BDO is either super grindy or super expensive. That's what I've heard, yeah. I heard that another game that ended up picking up doing well in the MMO. Oh wait, hold on. Yoshi P was purposely been making the game more and more solo friendly because he wants them to enjoy the story and the style. And then when ready, they can get into multiplayer content like raids, PvP, hunts, maps, and etc. Or if they want to keep solo, they might get into crafting, gathering, tribal quests, housing design, glams, and etc. Yeah, that's all the stuff that will take me right out of the MMO. So that makes sense on why I enjoy this one, because of the story. And then the other little side elements that you can do with other people. Just today, I posted the video of me going through the Crystal Tower, and somebody said, forget about that story, you'll forget it. And I was like, so that was not important? It was just like a side story to do, to complete? YouTube. Confounded. Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local moguls? I am certain, Heavensward, though the eye enables me to sense the presence of the dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg with a certainty. We could wander the mist for days and not know if we are any closer to his brood brother. And those days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Ysayle, might I ask you question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. And what of you, Master Alphanode? Leorn, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Mughals' kin in the Twelveswood. After that business with the Mughal Mog, I dare say they will be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Good story. Nidhogg sensed both the loss of his consort and Khan's eye, and his attention is firmly fixed on this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze in the hope that it might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Asenian. Come then, Leorn, let us make haste for Gridania and rendezvous at Nopika's altar. There is an aetherite of ancient construction here which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Lost Ark. That one, so for me and a lot of other people, we were in that Diablo drought and we wanted a Diablo game. And we thought Lost Ark was supposed to be that, but it wasn't. No, another one? It was Lost Ark. That was during the Diablo time. I mean, during Destiny time. Destiny, Diablo, Lost Ark. So what they said was good story to bury in the back of your head. No reason though, don't worry about it. That's what they said about the Crystal Story arc that I put up. Not only was Crystal Tower key to so much lore, it's now required to progress to Shadowbringers. Then why would they say that? They're either a troll or, oh, no. They've been very kind about their information in their comments. They've not been a troll. They're actually a subscriber to the channel, and they've left quite a few comments before. Okay, so it could be a joke then. Okay, got you. The next 8 quests, including this one, you can log off at any time you feel necessary. I'll enjoy the ride if you're online, but don't feel obligated to keep streaming them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. So shall we do some testing? Or play something different? Sort of, it's important, but I'm not trying to tell you anything that would be a spoiler. What video? Okay. I didn't plan on it, but okay. I see it. I know where it's at. Alrighty, YouTube, thank you for hanging out with me. For those that did lurk, I know we had around maybe 1 viewer to 2 to 3 viewers over there. Hope you enjoyed the video and the content, and I'm going to end everything. If you want to come over to Twitch, you're more than welcome to twitch.tv/IamOneHero. But thank you all for hanging out, for everything, and we'll catch you on the next one.